Hello, my name is Sunny. I'm a psychic medium, and I am here to do a reading on Donald Trump. Yes, President Donald Trump, excuse me. If you are not on my Facebook fan page, please go to the description bar below. The link is there. I do little suggestions or ask you guys to like pick a video, whatever the case may be. And I asked, which celebrity were you guys interested in? And I received Trump. So I was like, oh, it makes sense if you know what's going on in the world. So I'm going to go ahead and do Trump first. Let's see what's going on. First, I'm going to do just a little general reading on him. And I don't know why I'm getting a pull to talk about his wife, Mrs. Trump. And then I'm going to talk about him as a president. Like, what will he offer? I just feel like there's some, and I don't know if this is a connection in regards to the wall that's supposed to be built, but I feel very suffocated, like I'm blocked in. I feel both of them are like in a hard place right now. Forgive me, I'm recording this on the 30th of January 2017 at 8:21 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, I just feel very blocked in. I don't know if they're both claustrophobic, if they don't do well in small spaces, or like with them obviously being in the spotlight where there's a lot of people crowded up to talk to them, but there's just like, okay, let me breathe, like give me space. I feel like both of them are saying that, even though Donald Trump, he has been in the spotlight, but I feel like he likes the attention, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's a part of him that just too many people are just coming to him for questions and answers and opinions, and he's just like, yo, back up. And I feel like his wife, I don't know if they will get a divorce soon or if they are happy, but I just feel like there's some separation with them, to be honest. But let's talk about Donald Trump first. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing fifth generation. I don't keep up with the news, so you guys are free to comment with anything. Negative comments will be blocked, okay? But I don't know why I'm picking up fifth generation. I know he had his own business, but I don't know if there's like a company that's like a generational, if that makes sense, type of company, or if he has carried on the name, like maybe Donald or maybe his middle name. But I feel like there's something that he has carried, and he or one of his sons is like the fifth generation. I don't know how many kids he got. I don't really, like I said, I don't keep up with that. One thing I really know about him is that he's president and that he was on the Apprentice. He had a show called The Apprentice, and not trying to be funny, he has had some bankruptcy problems. That's the only thing I know about him. But something in regards to, like, once again, fifth generation, I feel like he's had power at a very young age, and he saw this, like he saw power. So at a young age, he was like, okay, I'm seeing this, so this is how I'm supposed to feel. I feel like he grew up with having money, with being professional, with having these businesses around. He's used to this environment. I feel like his childhood was kind of weird. I feel like he may have been kind of chubby as a kid, and they called him Porky, like that was his nickname, or maybe his family name, like his mom or dad called him Porky. But I'm seeing and I'm hearing like someone says Porky to him as a little kid, and he's getting like he's getting mad. I feel like he has a lot of built-in anger. His what he's showing people, like, oh, like, I'm big, you know, I'm Trump, I'm Donald Trump. Like, I feel like that, not trying to be funny, that isn't really him. There's something about him that's really sad. I don't know if he lost his mother or father at a young age, or if there was a divorce in the family, but I feel like, or maybe a grandmother, there's like a woman figure where there's sadness around, and he feels like he would have learned more, or he, you know, could have done more for this woman figure. I feel like Donald Trump, like, he suffers from depression. Even though he has, you know, he has things going for him, I just feel like he's sad. Like, there's a sense of unhappiness with him. And, you know, he just uses this big ego to mask a lot. But let's see what's going on for Donald Trump. Give me a second. I'm not going to show you guys the cards this time. If you are familiar with my monthly readings, I show cards, but I'm not going to show cards this time. Let's see what's going on for Donald Trump as a person. Give me 6 cards. Donald Trump. He's a Gemini. What's going on with him as a person? Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. A lot of what I talked about is in the cards. Like, he's used to the glitz and glamour. He's used to, like, having people around him, you know, having bodyguards. He's used to that. I feel like he daydreams a lot. I feel like I don't know why I'm picking up something about him in writing. I feel like he's a fairly good artist, like drawer, or a good writer when he has free time. I feel like maybe in his free time, like maybe he has done this in the past. I feel like he enjoys a really good painting or like bright colors. But he's worried about something going down, like the stock market, in regards to his business or his name going down, because it's not the same. There's something about he has to fire people around him, or he's seeing a lot of people who are trustworthy around him. Like I said before, even though he displays this I'm Trump, you know, mentality, there's this weak spot in him where I feel like he's afraid of failure, and he may be seeing this. And I do feel like him getting elected for president kind of saved his reputation. I feel like he's been wanting to run for president for like a long time, to be honest. Maybe for like the past 5 to 7 years, because I feel like, you know, he has been around a lot of people who like are in the government, who's senators. Like, I feel like he knows people who have that title. But in regards to like understanding the laws, like, I feel like he's worried. He's truly worried about that. And I'm actually like seeing him like go, it's like he's learning by the book. Like, he's going through a textbook, like, okay, Rito, what does that mean? Impeach, what does that mean? Like, I just see him like researching like what it really takes to run this country, because you know, a part of him really didn't think he would get elected. Like, he's like, I mean, if I get it, I get it. I mean, I'm gonna do what I can. But, you know, he was just doing this for show, true, for publicity. Even though his name is known, like, people know him. But like I said, I just feel like there was something, like, he was kind of going down. People wasn't really checking for him as much. And when he started to actually run and people started to listen to him, it was like, ooh, Donald Trump. Everybody was searching, you know, Donald Trump. They wanted to know, you know, who he was and what he was about. And I feel like, you know, that created his empire to grow again. There's a son that he's worried about. This may be the youngest son. Either the youngest son or the most gullible son. Be careful. I don't know if the children has done interviews, but I feel like this son either not trying to be funny. His energy is saying, oh, he's kind of dumb, he's kind of dumb, but I feel like he's very truthful, and he doesn't know how to have this poker face. He doesn't have this very well. Like, it's obvious when he's lying, you know, it's obvious, you know, that he's being forced to say something. And I feel like, you know, he's kind of afraid of him spilling, like, this youngest son or the vulnerable son spilling the beans on Donald Trump, because I am picking up on this weird secret about him in regards to the family. Or he doesn't want, you know, people to get involved in his family life like he does. He's just like, okay, whatever. Not trying to be funny. I feel like there's some sort of embarrassment with his wife. Like, if first ladies didn't have to be involved, I feel like he would be like, okay, honey, you just stay in the back. Like, you're pretty, just don't speak. Because I'm seeing like him stand beside her, and I see her like smiling and talking, and I feel him thinking like, oh fuck, like, just shut up. I feel like this marriage was not taken seriously. This was not trying to be funny. More of a money kind of deal, because I feel like her family has connections. I feel like there's some sort of connection with her family, and I feel like he's known. I feel like this was kind of like a setup. Like, I don't really want to say like made to order bride, but I feel like the family was involved with him and her getting married. I feel like she didn't want to do it. I feel like there was another man that she liked who was around her age, a brown haired man. I feel like he looks like one of the princes, the prince with the brown hair. He looks kind of like him, and she was into him, but the family was like, oh no, he has more money, you know, Trump has more money, go for him. So yeah, this was more of a greed deal. I'm also picking up that there may be some sort, you guys are going to hear something about his father. Like, he may come clean about his father, or he may talk about his father's legacy. I don't know why I'm picking up that there's going to be something coming out in regards to abuse with Trump's father, or maybe one of the Trump kids may say something, or maybe even the wife may say something about abuse. There's going to be abuse surrounded by a father. But, and you know, I do think Trump likes the spotlight. He likes people, you know, saying his name. He likes hearing his name. He likes to know that he's relevant. But at the same time, you know, I do feel like this is a bit too much for him. Some way, somehow, it's just, you know, kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I feel like he really doesn't care if people accept him or not. But there's a part of him that's just like worried about his own safety. Like, maybe people like trying to come after his company, or people, you know, trying to come after his family, because I do see this happening. You guys may hear of something up, I don't know if somebody's going to try to steal something from him, or like blow up the White House, or blow up one of his homes, or blow up one of his businesses. But you guys are going to be aware of some sort of like, I don't know why I keep hearing defect, but like someone's going to try to like invade or blow up something of his. And I feel like this is going to happen like before November, to be honest. But I feel like it's not like, is not going to be successful. Like, it's still going to stand, or it's repairable, if that makes sense. Whatever somebody tries to blow up or take from Donald Trump. But he's realizing that he's in over his head with this situation. I know he has daughters. I believe I seen 2 daughters, like 2 or 3 daughters. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. But let's see. Let's talk about Melanie. I believe that's her name. I'm probably saying it wrong, so I'm just gonna call her Miss Trump. What's going on for Miss Trump? Mrs. Trump. What's going on with her? How does she feel about everything? What's going on with her? I kind of talked about her. Yeah, I kind of talked about her. Let's see what's going on. Okay. She's very sad. She just wants all this to stop. She's regretting. I honestly also feel like she's regretting this marriage. I feel like she doesn't regret the kids, but she truly, regrets all that's going on with this. I believe she's a Taurus. Believe it or not, she has the same birthday as my son. I had to look up her birthday to like figure out what zodiac sign she is, and she is showing up in the reading, and she's showing up reverse. I know that she used to model, and I know she's done some like soft porn kind of deal. And I hear her say, that's not me. Like, I did those in my past. Like, that's not me. Get to know me as a person. I know she's from Russia due to her accent. But I don't feel like she spends a lot of time in America. Like, I feel like, because there's some weird connection that she has. I don't know, with her family, or like, I don't know why I'm picking up something in regards to like Russian spies. Not trying to be funny or anything, but like I just feel like there's some like deep connection that she has in regards to the government. And that may be why like Trump was attracted to, her. Like I said, the family has some sort of tie. I feel like her family, has money. Once again, she doesn't like when people says, oh, you're a bad mom, you're a bad example for your girls. I feel like the girls are successful. I feel like one of them may get pregnant soon, but they may get a divorce, or they may go into separation. And I feel like the child may be a little boy. I feel like she was like trying to talk her husband out of this position. Like, no, don't do it. Like, she has mixed feelings, about this whole thing. I feel like she's torn between a rock and a hard place, because she doesn't want to let her family down. Like, some sort of weird connection that she has in regards to like the Russian government. Like, she doesn't want to let that down. And I feel like, Trump, he's trying his best to like respect his wife and her wishes, with like, okay, just be careful of who you connect with and who you associate yourself with in regards to countries. But I feel like, she's not going to be involved with his presidency as much. Like, I feel like she's going to be in the back. Not trying to be funny, I feel like she may go like get like speech therapy, like learn more English. Like, not trying to be funny, I feel like she's going to be schooled on like talking properly and what to say in front of Congress and stuff like that. But she doesn't feel like she's respected at all, and that hurts. And I honestly feel like she doesn't feel like she's respected even at home. Like, she doesn't talk much. She feels like she's an object. I'm hearing her say, I don't know if Trump has said this to her or if other people has said this to her, but I'm seeing her face, and I saw her mouth this. I'm fairly good at reading mouths, and she started doing like this. Someone has told her you're only good for laying on your back, and that has hurt her. So I don't know if she's getting mentally abused, or she's just like listening to everything that people are saying about her. I feel like she's been done with this marriage for a good while. I feel like she has. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there has been talks of divorce between her and Trump. She's saying this isn't her first rodeo. I don't know if she's been married before. But I'm saying, you know, she's been in this spot before, like in regards to men. Like maybe she's dealt with a lot of men who are this way. But this is really funny because the cards are saying the same thing that I said previously. Someone that got away, she still thinks about that man who she, you know, had deep feelings for. The guy that looked like one of the princes, with brown hair. Not Prince. Is it Prince Harry? Let me see, honey. No, not him. Not the red-haired one. Who's the other one? He's cute though. He's real cute. Not Prince Harry, but Jesus. Is it Prince William? He looks kind of like him, but cuter. Not trying to be funny. Not trying to be funny at all. But Prince William is cute too. He's cute. Let me go back to this. I feel like there's a sense of her losing income about something. Like, I don't know if she has sponsorships on her own or she has some sort of connection. Like, she's afraid of losing some sort of connection. Let's see what's going to happen in regards to Mr. Trump's position as president. Now, I'm going to pull 4 cards for each. Okay, let me see how I'm going to do this. I'm getting a message to pull 4 cards for each year. Okay. That's what I wanted to say, but I couldn't get it out for some reason. Okay, let me see. How will the first year in Trump's presidency be? How will that be? Trump's first year. 4 cards. Okay. Trump's first year, I feel like it's going to be obvious, not trying to be funny, that he doesn't know what he's doing. I feel like he's going to have like people like behind him that, you know, understands the law, understands the government, but I feel like there's somebody around him that's going to be like, hey, you need to straighten up. I feel like, you know, he's still going to be like, not trying to be funny, he's going to be very blunt, you know, for the first year, where like he's saying whatever he wants to say, or like, you know, he's making faces. Like, I feel like that's still going to happen, because that's him, you know. But I feel like that's somebody's going to be like, hey, motherfucker, you need to chill out with that. And I feel like as, you know, the years progress, I feel like that's going to be a change. I feel like he does have a lot of protection around him. You guys may hear about a scandal of another woman, like another young woman, but I feel like she has shorter hair, like if shoulder length, if not in a bob, where like maybe she's coming out of the woodworks, and maybe it's like a scandal or maybe true. But I feel like his first year, there's gonna be talks of another woman, maybe having his child, like a secret love child, or having an affair. And I feel like they're going to cut that out really quick. I feel like it's going to get out and it may get some airtime for like maybe 15 days or so. But I feel like, you know, they're going to be like, hey, you know, we can't have all this. You know, you're president now. People are looking up to you. We need to take this seriously. This is not a game. You know, not trying to be funny. I do feel like Trump is going to have a lot of prep talk his first year. There's going to be something, I do feel like going overseas, like coming and going like overseas, that's going to be so hard for a lot of people. I think that's already happening now. I want to say with the Muslim bans, I've heard about that, but it's going to be very hard. Like, even honestly, to be honest, like even if you are from the US, like I feel like you know, being at the train, not the train, being at the airport, it's just going to be like more of a wait time than usual. Like, it's going to be so bad, like so bad with everything that's going on. Honey, if you have your own plane, or if you know somebody personally that's a pilot, like get the hookup from them, because just Southwest and other airports, it's just going to be too much. I'm not going to lie to you, I do feel like there's going to be some sort of big financial cut in his first year. I don't know if he's cutting out a particular law, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of, you know, evaluating with the rules and, you know, the system. I feel like they are cutting a lot of what Obama did. Like I said, I'm not into like the government and presidents and stuff like that, so I'm not really sure what all that Obama did. I just know he had Obamacare. I have a feeling that like they're trying to cut that out, but I'm honestly seeing that that's going to like, they're going to lose a lot of money for some reason. I believe that they're going to be cutting down on like fares and assistance, but I feel like that's assistance for everybody, like not just for Section 8 or anything like that. I feel like it's going to be like all kinds of assistance. Like, they're setting a budget with that, and I feel like that's going to affect a lot of people. And I feel like people are going to be very unhappy, excuse me, with his second maybe with his second year, but with his first year, there's going to be a lot of drama. But I just feel like, you know, he's trying to make things right, but in reality, I feel like his focus is on the wrong thing. I hate to say, with the Page of Pentacles, to me, this is a card that represents you're just really focusing on the details. You're focusing on your empire. You're focusing on like what's going to benefit you, not trying to be funny, instead of focusing on the experience and understanding, you know, what's all that's surrounding you. I feel like that he's not really going to pay much attention to like nature. I mean, I know that's like dumb, but I know like there's people who like care about the nature and pollution. I feel like he's not going to be worried about that. Like, he doesn't care. He's just more like worried about cuts and, you know, finances, to be honest. That's what he's worried about. And trying to like bring in money, but once again, in reality, I just feel like it isn't going to be good, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of unhappy people for this first year. Okay, second year for Trump. Ooh. Second year for Trump. Give me 4 cards. Second year for Trump. How will the second year for Trump be? Give me 4 cards. What's going on? I feel like a lot of people are going to be confused in what he's doing and like what he's trying to just do as a president. I feel like, you know, he's going to say, hey, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but a lot of people are going to be like, okay, but we aren't seeing it. I'm also picking up something in regards to jobs, like bringing in jobs, or like wanting to bring in jobs, talking about bringing in jobs. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of people like waiting for these jobs to come in. I know a lot of presidents have been saying that, but I'm seeing the same deal with him. He may go off on somebody his second year. honestly, like in the beginning of his second year, if not like the end of the first year to the beginning of his second year, I feel like he's gonna go off. He may be drinking a bit more, or like just really just not himself. Like you're gonna see him looking tired. You're gonna see him like looking stressed and like just being very antsy. Like just, I feel like he's just gonna be like, oh my god, kind of like, what did I get myself into? But I do feel like that there's going to be somebody saying, hey, Trump, you know, you can't be doing this no more. Like, you need to chill. You need to calm down. Like, get a grip on yourself. You're the president of this country. Like, you have to be a good example. You know, like, you have to. I feel like that there may be talks of some sort of invasion the second year that he's in president. And I really don't want to say that there's going to be a war, but I feel like that there may be talks of a war the second year that he's president. But I'm saying that it's like not like declared. Like this I feel like they are going to say, yes, we are going to war. There may be threats being made the second year, but like I said, I really don't see like a legit, hey, it may be very close. Maybe very close, but I'm not saying that. I'm picking up something with Japan. I'm not sure if Japan wants to attack us or if we want to attack Japan. I'm not really sure. But once again, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of confusion, you know, with what he's doing and how he feels about it all. Do I feel like he's gonna make that wall? I really feel like he is not going to build that wall. Like, I don't see a legit like big ass wall like the Great Wall of China. I'm not seeing that. No, I'm not, because I'm seeing that it's going to be like, okay, this wall costs too much. Yeah, this was a fantasy. This was, you know, a good thing to talk about to get people to, you know, be on his side, to be honest. And I feel like he knew he wasn't going to build that damn wall. I'm not trying to be funny. He was just saying that to get people on his side, because he knew that a lot of people were tired of people crossing the border and, you know, abusing the government. Not trying to be funny, not trying to offend anybody, but he knew that that was going to get people to be like, yeah, he's talking something, he's making sense. That's what he wanted. And I feel like he's kind of regretting saying this now, because people are expecting for him to do it, or like he may be realizing that, oh shit, I have to pay for this wall, or like, how are we going to pay for this wall? Because I'm hearing him say, I'm not paying for it, it's not coming out of my pocket. But, you know, I do feel there may be like an invisible wall where like there may be guards or something, you know, at the border, or it's going to be like much harder for people to like come over and use, like, have green cards, visas, whatever. I feel like it's going to be so hard, so hard for like people like, you know, trying to come to the US if they aren't a citizen. Like, I feel so bad for those people, especially like if they mean good and they just want to start a new life. Like, you can forget it. You can honestly forget it. I'm also picking up that in his second year there may be an amends with one country. I don't know. I'm picking up on Russia, so you may hear about Trump and like Russia like having some sort of connection, or Russia helping out, you know, America. But I just feel like, I don't know why I'm getting like Russia or Great Britain, either one of them, where there's going to be like help, like they're going to help out each other. But I do feel like that there's going to be another country that like wants to take US to war, and they're not playing. But I don't feel like, you know, like I said, it's going to be a legit war. Let me see, third year, what's going on for Trump in regards to his third year. Give me 4 cards. What's going on for Trump in regards to his third year? I'm hearing final. Let me see. Not trying to be funny. I'm getting a sense that he may not even finish. um finish his whole 4 years. I'm thinking that he's gonna, complete a good 3/4 of his presidency, but I'm thinking that there's gonna be something in regards to the third year, where I'm hearing people say enough is enough, and I'm sensing that he's going to look for something elsewhere, and I'm seeing that there's going to be someone new coming in that's going to try to correct what he's done. I feel like this man, he's married as well. He has a blonde-haired wife, but something about her is off. I don't know if she looks crazy, or like if she was big, if she lost weight, or if she had a lot of plastic surgery done, but something about her looks off, or like they look funny together. But she has blonde hair, or she's very ditzy. I feel like he's gonna, come in and take his place, and he may say some bad things about Donald Trump, like, yeah, he's a hypocrite, he's not the right man for this. But I just feel like that somebody's going to take his place. I do feel like there may be something happening in the third year in regards to attacks. I don't know if this is like terrorist attacks, or like whatever country this is, like wanting to go into war. Like they're more serious now, and they're like giving little warnings like, hey, we're coming, or like they may actually like try to bomb certain areas in the US, but they may try to be funny and make the bombs at the seas, causing, I don't really want to say tsunamis, but like causing for like water to come on the land, if that makes sense. I know this, I suck at explaining stuff, and I know this sounds funny, but I feel like that there's going to be like minor death threats to the US with a particular country, and I feel that, and it's in regards to water, something about water. Like I feel like I said, these people, like, they make the bombs near land but in water, and hopefully you guys saw the way that the light flickered, or like they're trying to, something in regards to contamination of water. I remember Flint had water problems. Their water problems may get solved in the third year of his presidency, but I feel like it's not Trump. I feel like he's going to put his name on it, like, yeah, I helped them, to have some sort of good name tied to him. But I feel like it's going to be somebody else, and they're just saying that he did it. But I'm getting the energy that, within the third year, maybe like mid to end third year, maybe even the beginning of the fourth year, where they're going to be like, nah, you need to go. It's time for you to go. You're doing too much. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. And I feel like Trump may go into hiding for some reason. I don't know if he's going to be threatened, or the, like I said, the US is going to be threatened, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of scare. Like he's not used to this. He doesn't like what's happening. Yeah, and he's like, you know what, I'm out. I got my little time of fame. I'm out. Let me go. So that's really interesting. For those who, let me pull one more card. There you go. All right, just overall, the outcome of Trump's presidency. How will it be for everyone in the US? How will it be overall, the outcome of Trump? Overall, Trump's presidency, how will it be for everyone? First card on the top. All right, so we have the Two of Cups, spiritual union. I feel like with this, there's going to be a connection of what it is that everybody truly desires. And I feel like this may allow for a lot of people to like come together. And I don't want to say like come together and like kick him out, but I just feel like, you know, everybody, maybe not everybody, but not trying to be funny, like with these being like dark couples, like this may allow for like people of color, like Hispanics, African Americans, maybe even Asians, to come together and do what's best for whatever's going on. Where are you going? Oh. Okay. But I also feel like I'm getting this message in regards to racism. Like, you know, you guys just be prepared, because I feel like it's going to kind of go back into like 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, where it was like kind of segregated. There may not be like actual hangings, but I just feel like, you know, there's going to be signs of like whites only, you know, like no coloreds. I just feel like it's going to be some stupid shit like that. But hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, comment below. Any negative comments, they will get deleted, so it is what it is. But yeah, and also comment below and let me know what other celebrity you would like for me to do.